have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. He'll begin the drive at the 25. So offense will have the football first here. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down. Kirk, this should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. And he breaks the tackle. Really a solid game there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalling at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick completion to the tight end. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we see this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has. As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
He'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
3, Alabama, Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out. Players in this game are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Who's in the clear?
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tremendous toughness here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. Ball handed off. He shrinks the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the back now goes in motion. He shreds the tackle. Shows off the moves there, and ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Spins away from defenders. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Zips it down the middle. Catch made down inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14, Texas, 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down a receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And here he goes. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, it's going to run it in. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires quickly to the left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Adams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Porton. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Texas, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Takes off to his right. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks into the clear.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback going to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
With the catch, it's Edwards. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this route. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss, second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To throw, it's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns are in the red zone. And the back gets the football. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breather room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Can he make it to the marker? He's in the clear. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him left that one in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the second down play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. run. The running game has been smothered. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Down now.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he will be stuffed for a no gain. Getting set for second down. Looking for out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Texas, 10.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Moving the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive, beginning from the 33. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. It's a shovel pass complete. And they go with a short shovel pass. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that win.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Using his legs, it's Miller.
Running back. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punting ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
13. Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's marked down at the 22. 3rd down coming out.
That run run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Simpson. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Motion now from the tight end. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keeping that clock rolling.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield. It's Manning. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Longhorns line it up with first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody over excellent coverage. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
27.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Bama's offense coming back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now it's second down here. Chewing clock with the running game. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Finds his man. It's Corton. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Takes the handoff. It's Miller. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're going to run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game.